Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. We're going to get to the news. We're going to go over all the world of sports. We're going to start with football here. So, a former NFL linebacker, Darren Lee, the 2016 first-round pick with the Jets, he was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the death of his girlfriend, and the Hamilton County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office announced. Pro Football Hall of Fame will consider making changes to the voting panel and process of choosing Hall of Famers after Bill Belichick not getting in a lot of outrage. So they will consider making changes, but it's not guaranteed. So the Super Bowl lineup, the opening ceremony, Green Day, National Anthem, Charlie Puth, America the Beautiful, Brandy Carlisle, Lift Every Voice and Sing, Coco Jones, and then the Bunny Rabbit, Bunny, what the fuck is his name? Bad Bunny, at the halftime. So, a new generation of Ryans in New York. The Jets are hiring the Lions assistant tight ends coach Seth Ryan as their passing game corner. He follows his father Rex, who followed his father Buddy as the third generations of Ryans to coach for the Jets. Turn up through here. The Patriots elevated Ernest Jones and Leonard Taylor III to the active roster for the Super Bowl. Falcons quarterback Kirk Cousins is expected to be released before the start of the new league year in March, allowing him to choose where or if he wants to play in 2026, per league sources. So I guess I guess he's better than Michael Penix. Like, they played better when Kirk Cousins was starting. The Cowboys are expected to place their franchise tag on Pro Bowl receiver George Pickens. Cowboys always do this. So the franchise French fries tag. Seahawks elevated running backs Cam Akers and Velus Jones to their practice squad ahead of the Super Bowl. James Pierce, he was arrested Saturday in Florida on alleged domestic violence charges of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and aggravated stalking, per court records. But allegedly, the charges, 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, aggravated stalking, fleeing and eluding police officers, aggravated battery of a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer without violence to his person. Man, and he apparently tried to hit his girlfriend Rakia Jackson, I think, with his car or something. He tried to hit a police officer. He's currently being held in Miami-Dade County in a $20,000 bond. And he's given a pre-trial conditional stay-away order. Ain't a high enough bond for the alleged stuff. I'm saying alleged, but I think is it on video or something? Like, it took like 10 police officers. Oh, Lord. The Miami Dolphins and Arizona Cardinals, as they look to navigate their future with new head coaches, both teams would like to be able to find trade partners for their starting quarterbacks. I think Tua and Kyler Murray. Patriots key unrestricted free agents this offseason: Kalavi Alden, Jesse Alden, Jalen Hawkins, Austin Hooper, Tonga, Lowe, Munford, and Dearness Johnson for Seattle. Kenneth Walker, Tyreek Woolen, Boye Mafe, Rashid Shaheed, Kobe Bryant, Josh Jobe, Josh Jones, Derek Young, and Chaz Surratt. A lot of names there. So from JP Football, the Bengals won't entertain trade offers for Joe Burrow and will aim to improve the roster around him this offseason. Aaron Rodgers has had several conversations with Mike McCarthy and is seriously considering a return to the Steelers for 2026. The Raiders want to keep Max Crosby but would seek a Micah Parsons trade package with the end of moving him. The Bengals haven't brought up the possibility of franchise tagging Trey Hendrickson. Not only did Kevin O'Connell hit free agency, encouraged him to hit free agency, but he also gave him glowing remarks to John Schneider. The Cowboys could consider trade franchise tag George Pickens according to Rap Sheet. Hopefully not. The Colts plan to enter talks soon with Daniel Jones on a long-term extension. The Cardinals, they would prefer to trade Kyler Murray, and it remains unclear if Tyreek Hill will be healthy enough to play next season. Derek Carr would consider unretiring for the 2026 season if the opportunity opened. The Dolphins are expected to be willing to pay down a portion of Tui's trade or contract to help facilitate a trade. Yeah, here's what it is. James Pierce Jr., he's accused of potentially crashing his Lamborghini into his ex-girlfriend's car multiple times, trying to stop her from getting to a police station. Oh, Lord. If this is true, man, his career could be cooked, but who knows? He'll probably get, like, community service or whatever. The NFL doesn't care, but hopefully they will actually take this serious if this alleged stuff is true. So Texans deep East coach Dino Vasso is pulling out of all these corner opportunities and will return to Houston with a new contract. The Bears are promoting pass game coordinator Press Taylor to offensive coordinator, giving Ben Johnson a new top lieutenant. The Jets coach Aaron Glenn continues to be able to staff, hiring Ryan Slope as their safeties coach. I believe that is all for the NFL, so let's move on here. From Shams Charania, Alperen Sengun is going to replace Shea Gilgis on the World Team for the All-Star Game. Lakers signing Kobe Buffkin to a two-way deal. The Warriors are signing two-way guard Pat Spencer for contract rest of the season. They already went over that the other day. Mike Conley, free agent guard, he plans to return to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Ramon Carter has agreed to do a deal with Orlando for the rest of the season. Dylan Cardwell, the Kings are signing him to a 4-year deal. So the three-point contest lineup is revealed today. It's going to be Devin Booker, Colin Knappel, Damian Lillard's returning, apparently. Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Norman Powell, Bobby Portis Jr. is here. So that's your three-point contest lineup. So the Cavs discussed trading Lonzo Ball for Cam Thomas before they end up waiving him. James Harden, he actually had interest in getting traded back to Houston, but they showed little interest. The Timberwolves were trying to find a pathway to land LaMelo before the deadline. I think what else was there? The Warriors maybe could be interested maybe in Lonzo Ball, maybe Denver. He could land with a Western Conference team, but that's a little bit NBA. There's not too much, but there's a few things right there, a few little chicken nuggets. Let's move on. So let's move on to wrestling here. So Chelsea Green, I think, suffered a foot injury. I think she shared that she suffered some foot injury, which, God, hopefully she's not out for long. So Bad Bunny is reportedly back? Is it reportedly expected back and to be, quote, very soon, sooner rather than later? So he'll probably be back soon. Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace for the Women's Championship is set for SmackDown on Sci-Fi next Friday. Yes, SmackDown's on Sci-Fi. The Jade experience has been a massive failure. But she's finally defending the title after what? Her first title defense? It's probably like a 3-minute squash match. So Ricochet, he's reportedly infuriated a lot of people in WWE after he publicly stated the company ruined his legacy. Tiffany Stratton advanced to the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Randy advanced to the Men's Elimination Chamber match. As a little wrestling, let's move on to NASCAR. So the schedule for Daytona week, Wednesday at 10, Cup practice, and at 8:15, Cup qualifying. Thursday at 4, ARCA practice, 5, truck practice, 6, race day, and 7, the Cup duels, each 60 laps. Friday, 1:30, ARCA qualifying, 3:03 on FS1 truck qualifying, 4:30 CW app, I think practice, 5:35 FS1 Cup practice, 7:30 on FS1 the truck race. Saturday, 10 on the CW app, qualifying, 12 on Fox the ARCA race, 3 on FS1 Cup practice, 5 on CW the Daytona race, Daytona Xfinity race, or O'Reilly race. Sunday on Fox, 12:30 race day, and then Cup at 2:30 for the Daytona 500. Wednesday, 5% chance of rain. Thursday, 10% chance of rain. Friday, 15% chance of rain. Saturday, 20% chance of rain. So, the Ram race for the seat, apparently some dude, Manny Tyrell, punched his ticket to Daytona where he would be the driver of the colleague truck. He was the season winner. Gee, shocker. Apparently, I didn't watch this shit, but apparently people are like, they pushed him from like the first episode, so yeah, it seems about right. We're ending off with some baseball here. So, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt and the New York Yankees are finalizing a one-year contract. Sources tell you it's been Goldschmidt 30 returns to the Yankees after slash lines of 274, 328, and 403 for them last season. So, the Yankees are running it back. They'll probably be good again, but I don't think it's gonna get them far. And one thing here, Terrence Gore passed away. I believe he was World Series champion on Kansas City Royals, if I'm not mistaken. So R.I.P. Let's get to what we have here from MLB Deadline. So the Pirates and Red Sox are among the quote at least 5 teams engaged with the Astros by infielder Isaac Paredes. The Mets agreed to a deal with MJ Melendez. Phillies agreed to terms for refrigerator Lou Trevino. The Yankees, I already talked about Goldschmidt. Yeah, that's all the news here. I got through whatever I could. All the news here that I could find here on a damn Sunday. Not a lot. Really just it was some NFL stuff, you know, but that's really going to say here. So leave a like, comment for more. Until next time out. Peace.